Hello, everybody. It's time for another Frank White Friday. I want to talk about a topic I've delved into in the past, but perhaps going a little deeper today, and that's artificial intelligence, or as I call it, another intelligence, and large-scale space migration. Pardon my voice, just a little hoarse today. But I have always seen artificial intelligence as an ally in human expansion into the solar ecosystem. It's going to be a huge task. And I always felt that AI could help figure out how do we actually get large numbers of people and industry off the earth. And always with the idea of helping the earth to recover from the ravages of our technological society. Well, um, I also thought and wrote in the Cosmo hypothesis that Homo sapiens might be joined by Homo acumensis, or AI, Homo spaciens, a new species of humans that was adapted to life off of the earth, possibly adapted by intervention by humans or just in response to new conditions. And then finally, we think about ET showing up and lending a hand. Well, recently, an astrophysicist named Michael Garrett posed a hypothesis that really changes everything if it were true. He says artificial intelligence may prevent us from becoming a multi-planet species. Why does he say that? He says, well, there's something called the Great Filter, and every technological civilization will come up against the Great Filter, and it's something, and other people have speculated about that something that prevents a technological civilization from evolving any further. Let's think about an example. Well, the atomic bomb could easily have been the Great Filter, and it still could be if it's used irresponsibly. We're kind of lucky we've made it this far, to be honest. So Elon Musk is really interested in the Great Filter, and he talks about it a good bit. And, um, he says his whole life and everything he does is aimed at getting humanity through the Great Filter. Now, Garrett also suggests that the Great Filter and artificial intelligence as the Great Filter is the reason we have not contacted alien civilizations. None of them have made it through. So that's an interesting idea. Now, I have to be honest and say I haven't read Garrett's entire paper. I'm not sure what it is about AI that makes him feel it might lead to extinction of humanity. However, I know he does mention two countries using AI to have a war between the two of them. And that's a pretty obvious one. There are probably many others. There are also many explanations from uh, different hypotheses about why we haven't heard from extraterrestrials, and we'll tackle that another time. The big problem for me here is that I'm really interested in AI and I'm really interested in large scale space migration. And to imagine one of them, i.e., artificial or another intelligence, being responsible for us not getting off of planet Earth is hard to take in. However, I think we have to think about it to see if it's possibly true. And so what I'm going to do is read the paper. It's by Michael Garrett. You can probably find it. It's out there. People have, you know, been commenting on it. And it was discussed in one of our meetings of the roundtable. And one of our members said that he had met Dr. Garrett and he was quite credible. And therefore, I think we have to take him seriously. That's the whole point of a hypothesis. You want to account for anomalies like, why haven't we heard from ETs? It's a good one. And so the final conclusion in his mind is we have to act urgently to regulate AI. But if we look at the history of Elon Musk, we see a different urgency, and that urgency is to leave planet Earth and get to Mars. I wonder if he would leave AI behind at this point, because another piece of the puzzle is that Elon has been warning about the dangers of AI for so many years. And, maybe these things go together. Perhaps he has seen that if AI is allowed to evolve, we're never going to get off the planet. Also, people say, well, yes, but he has created his own AI company. He has, but with a different value system than the others, which I won't go into right now. But Elon has sued OpenAI, which he helped to found, because he thinks they have actually gone against the original mission they had, which was to make sure that another intelligence, if you will, would benefit humanity. It's heady stuff, as they say. And I'm going to leave it there for now, but just think about this possibility that AI, if allowed to evolve further, will limit us to planet Earth, or more than just limit us, eliminate us. After all, that is kind of what the hypothesis implies, and what a lot of people on Earth are saying today. I can't predict the future, and I'm not necessarily even smarter than some of the AIs that are out there, like Claude and OpenAI's 4.0. But I can speculate with you, and perhaps that will be helpful for all of us. I'll have a lot more to say next week. So in the meantime, have a great weekend.